Today we are talking must-have accessories that are going to take your outfit from good to really exceptional. I'm going to be talking you through the best accessories and where to get them from, and we're going to be talking really affordable to more kind of like pricier options as well, so really we've got something for everybody. I will of course leave links down to everything I'm talking about down in the description box. So first I want to talk about belts. Now you can have the plainest outfit on ever and then you add on a belt and it just looks incredible. Curvy girls as well, I always talk about this. A belt is your best friend. If you need your waist defining a little bit more, chuck in a belt and it literally just does everything. There's so many belts around at the minute, but the kind of ones I like to go for are classic, a little bit more of a statement, and then like a slightly wider one as well. So the first belt that I want to show you that I have is this Couples belt, and it's this kind of studding that we're seeing everywhere at the minute that I'm obsessed with, and I love it in this Couples belt because it kind of is a little bit thinner. I've not really seen many like this. Kind of gives a grungy vibe that I'm really actually here for. Couples belts are on the little more pricier side though. They're from around 150 to 200, a little bit more maybe, but actually they have so many good ones in the sale right now. This double wrap belt I think is so nice and definitely something that you can work into kind of a really neutral wardrobe really easy, and definitely gives that grungy vibes. I also have two belts from COS that I want to show you. The first one is this really classic back belt, and this is such a nice belt. The only thing is, and maybe because I've kind of worn it so much, it's kind of worn slightly on the level where the belt buckle is, which is not the best, and I don't know whether it's because I'm kind of in between sizes in COS for belts. I'm kind of not the super small size, but then I'm not the bigger size. I seem to be in the middle, so that's maybe why it's been pulled a little bit more. I don't know, because this is a smaller, extra small to small size, and I am a size 12 to 14, but my kind of waist size is more of a 12, I would say. They don't actually have this one in COS anymore in the black, but they do have it in a brown, which is really beautiful. And then I have this wider belt from COS, which I absolutely love. Again, I can't seem to find this one in COS anymore, but you might be able to find it kind of on your vintage sites or secondhand or pre-loved. A wide belt is so flattering if you're trying to define a waist. For curvy girls, I talk about this. It looks so good, and this wider belt just gives your waist that extra bit of definition, which I absolutely love. Next is this Madwell belt. I don't have this, but I'm about 5 minutes from pulling the trigger on it because I love it. I don't really have a brown belt. I do have a vintage one that I like, but it's quite slim and I wanted something with a little bit more oomph. So this Madwell one with the gold stud in, it's so good. It gives Kate vibes, but at the same time, I just love it. The colour of the leather is beautiful. On the more affordable side, I found this brown studded belt, which is very actually similar to the Madwell one. Probably slightly less statement, a little bit more reserved. It's from Free People. It is leather. It's £40, which I think is like really not bad for a belt that's actually leather. And then another one I found, which I think is beautiful, is this leather belt from H&M. This belt is leather as well. It's actually in the sale at the minute for £17, which I think is so good. So the next thing I want to talk about is obviously going to be jewellery. Like, this makes every outfit infinitely better. As you guys can see today, I'm wearing a very plain white t-shirt, but obviously my jewellery, my accessories are things that make my outfit into something. And actually I'm going to talk about bangles, kind of hoops, but actually I'm just going to highlight this because I have it on. My husband actually bought me this beautiful bee for Valentine's Day, which is obviously Beatrice, my little girl, actually from a brand called Optenberg. I've probably said that horribly wrong, so I am so sorry. It's a brand he found. I hadn't heard of them. Now I am fully obsessed. They do so many beautiful pieces. I think this is around £70. It is gold plated silver, which is really lovely. I actually got the red leather cord from Amazon and put it on because I'd seen another brand do something similar and I was like, I need to do that. This cord was like £3 or something, and I just think it makes this look so cool. So yeah, just a little interlude with my necklace, but the thing that I really want to talk about is bangles, and we are going to see bangles everywhere this season, and I think they just add something so cool to an outfit. I actually have these two, but these ones are thrifted. I found these in charity shops, but I'm going to show you some that I think are incredible. But also check out charity shops, check out thrifting shops. These are I wore these like, you know, 25 years ago. These have come back around. They're actually in a lot of thrift stores anyway. So the first bangle I'm again about to pull the trigger on because I love it so much is this beautiful gold cuff from COS. You guys know I love COS. It's probably my most favourite place to shop in the world ever. And I just think this is beautiful. It's such a statement. It's £55, so it's mid-price. So it is actually gold plated. I just think it's beautiful. I love how wide it is. And I really think when we get to the warmer months, when we can kind of wear more t-shirts, more kind of like flowy kind of sleeves, and we're not all bundled up with layers, these cuffs are going to look incredible. There are also some beautiful gold plated bangles on ASOS at the minute, which are honestly so affordable. The first one I found is this ASOS Design 14K gold plated bangle, which is so good. You're going to be able to layer this so nicely, and it's £12. Like, I literally think you cannot lose with something like this. It's beautiful. And again, giving the COS vibes, it's this accessorized gold plated again cuff. This is on the slightly not as wide side as the one that I saw in COS, which is why I'm kind of gravitating a little bit more towards the COS one. But this is also beautiful, and again, you're going to be able to layer it in so many ways. And if we're talking about bangles, we've got to talk about the resin bangles. Again, look for those in charity shops first, because I think you're going to be able to find them really easily. I have, but actually this set on ASOS is £16 and they are so lovely. I love the colour combination. I think you can layer them, wear them separately, and they just give something extra to outfits. I've also been seeing lots of people do it like over shirts or over knitwear or higher up your arm, and I just think it's such a cool look. So 90s. Next is gold hoops. Now, I am the most avid gold hoop wearer in the world ever. I can literally have no makeup on, but I will have my gold hoops in wherever I go. If I go to the gym, I even wear them. Smaller ones, not these ones. Smaller ones, because I feel naked without them. So the ones I'm wearing today are actually from Second Stories. I wear these all the time. They're gold plated. They're really good value for money. They're £35, which I think is incredible. One of my favourite brands for jewellery is Daisy Jewellery. I have a lot of their pieces, and I recently saw these beautiful hoops that kind of have a pearl drop on them, which I think is so lovely when we get to spring summer. I bring my pearls out then because I just love wearing them at that time of year. They are on the pricier side. They're £199, but Daisy is amazing quality. The pieces I have just last and last and last, and I wear them, and yeah, they don't tarnish, and they're just beautiful. They're gold plated, and I just think layering these up with other pieces are gonna look stunning. Again, fully on my wish list, I'm about to hit the trigger, are these COS hoop earrings. I love them because they're kind of like a rectangle kind of square shape, which just gives something a little bit extra to a pair of hoops. They're £35, gold plated. Finally, for my affordable options, it's got to be ASOS again. I just think the jewellery there is just elite for the price, especially if you want gold plating. And these pieces chunky hoops are so good, and they're literally £9 for a gold plated earring, which I think is so good. I'm also obsessed with these Aurelia from ASOS. Sorry if I've said that wrong again. Gold plated hoops, and they're kind of textured, which I think makes them a little bit different. They're also slightly on the smaller side, because there's definitely a place for like more oversized hoops, but then also kind of smaller hoops. So of course the next thing I have to talk about is bags. Bags will elevate any outfit. Bags will make a boring outfit look incredible. Now, being a mum of a toddler, it is very important what bag I'm carrying. It is practical. That's kind of at the heart of how I choose my bags. The first bag that I want to show you that I got recently that I'm obsessed with is this bag from Sylphen, which is a Danish brand, and I just think it is literally the coolest bag. But this bag is super practical. It's gonna get all of my mum stuff in, and it's crossbody, which is such an essential thing for me. Bag is actually not genuine leather and not something I normally go for unless it is recycled PU, which it is. So kudos to Sylphen for creating a bag like this that I'm gonna love, that I'm obsessed with. It's £93 as well, which I think is really not bad money wise. I could not talk about my bags without talking about my vintage bags. I'm not going to talk about all of them because we're going to be here for the rest of our lives. This one I got recently from Full Circle Vintage is the most incredible studded bag I've ever seen. I've never seen anything like this. Like, everybody knows that studs on bags are kind of a thing at the minute. Do they have this bag? No. I'm so obsessed with it. I love it so much. It's one of a kind. I think it's beautiful. Definitely look for vintage bags. When it comes to bags, probably my favourite place again to shop for bags, especially for the price, is COS. I have this COS Studio bowling bag. I've had it for a while now. It's a really oversized, amazing bag. You guys have probably seen it a million times already. It's still in stock. I love it. It's on the pricey side. It's $225, which again, as I said, is a pricier bag for COS, but you really are getting some bag here. It just looks so good and elevates an outfit so much. Of course, on the subject of COS, I'm obsessed with like kind of a casual outfit with like a little kind of clutch bag or an oversized clutch bag. This is why I love this one from COS. I think it's beautiful. I love the kind of brownie burgundy colour, and I love the fact that it's like patent. £95 again. I really don't think this is bad. It's a real leather bag, and I just think it adds something to your outfit. COS nylon bags are a vibe. They are so practical. They are wiped clean. So good if you have toddlers or children throwing food all over your bags, and they're so good value for money as well. This nylon kite bag, which kind of has this point at the bottom, I'm obsessed with. I love the brown, and it's £45. This is going to do so much for an outfit. Next, I want to talk about sunglasses. Of course, I have to talk about sunglasses, and I have two pairs that really are on repeat for me all of the time. The first are these Miu Miu sunglasses. These are the Miu Miu 04ZS, I think. They don't seem to have a specific name. Of course, I will link them for you guys. Now, they're very similar shape actually to the glasses that I'm wearing. They're this kind of smaller oval shape. Obviously, you'll see them on me, and I love these. I probably wear these 5 or 6 times a week. They're just my most favorite sunglasses. I just think they add this kind of 90s cool to any outfit, which I'm always here for. The next are these COS and Linda Farrow oversized kind of aviator sunglasses. Now, they don't have these ones anymore at COS, but they've just released a new collection with COS and Linda Farrow, and they have a really similar one. So I just love this oversized aviator look. Again, it's 70s vibes. It looks so good if you're wearing a really plain outfit and just want to add a little bit extra. Very similar to my ones, which are from the previous collection. They're kind of like oversized style, but a little bit squarer. And honestly, if you've not tried these, I feel like they're going to suit every single face shape. The price of these are $120, so definitely mid-range. You're going to pay more for your Miu Miu ones, of course, but actually for this type of sunglasses, I think it's really good. One of my absolute favourite brands for more reasonably priced sunglasses is Le Specs. I think they just do sunglasses so well. They kind of follow the trends, but they have their own vibe, which I absolutely love. I'm going to say his name horribly wrong. These Le Specs Pilfer, I don't know if that's right. Doesn't that mean steel? I don't know. They have like a brown lens, and they have the tortoiseshell frame, which I always am gonna love, and they're £55, which again, price wise, I really don't think is bad. I've had one pair of Le Specs in my time, which I got on sale a few years ago, and the quality of them was also so nice. Finally, I had to include caps in this video. Caps are a massive part of my day-to-day life. If I have rubbish hair, if it's raining, I'm gonna reach for a cap, and there's so many good ones out there. My most favorite brand for caps is definitely Aimé Leon Dore, and I'm probably saying that wrong again. I say literally everything wrong, and I just love this brand. It's more on the pricier side, so you're paying around £80 for a cap. The shipping is a little bit more pricier to the UK as well because it's not a UK brand, but I've had this red ALD cap for quite a long time now, and it's still in stock. This is a brush crest hat, and this one's actually £70, and this is so good if you're again wearing like a plain outfit and you just want a bit of extra something about your outfit. A red cap will absolutely do that. Also good if someone's trying to pick you out in a crowd. Red cap. So that's the end of this video for today. I feel like I have loads more accessories to talk about. Necklaces, glasses, like they're massive in my wardrobe. Even like lip colours to like make minimal makeup pop, which is what I go for. Let me know if you want the part 2. I would love to do it. Thank you so much for watching. Everything I've spoken about in this video will be linked in the description box as always. Any sizes that I can give you that I'm specifically wearing, I will let you know in that box too. And of course, if you like this video, I would be super grateful if you could like and subscribe. It means that I can keep going with this channel and literally means everything to me. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week on Sunday.